Hello guys, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be making a minimal deep tech house track. It's been a while, so I might be a little bit rusty, but we'll get into it. I got a bunch of these Wiseman sample packs. I think they're really good and you get some interesting stuff. Let's listen to a few modular sequences. They're a great base for starting your tracks, and I think they sound pretty cool. It's quite hard to emulate this sound in Ableton, which makes these samples quite valuable. Let's find a kick drum. I like the Huxley pack because the single hits sound really good. They sound good because they punch through the mix. I like this one because it has a little vocal sample in the kick. Let's bring this piano roll down. Sure you can hear that vocal sample. Yeah, sounds good. Add a clap in there. So I'm just adjusting the volume of the clap in the simpler, which you can just drag the volume here and turn it up and down. It normally starts at minus 12 dB, so it's actually quieter than the Audition, which is over here. So you can just adjust that by turning it up using over here, or there's a few ways you can do that, but that's one way, just adjusting it in the simpler. I'm actually going to add an EQ to this sequence to cut out the low end and help it move a bit more freely throughout the mix. I'm going to add some reverb just to give it a bit more depth. And remember guys, it's always important to save your project, so I'm going to hit Command S or Alt S, Command S, that will save, and we'll call this Acid 1999, sure. Even though it's not very acidy. And then we're going to add some hi-hats over here. Let's go back to our Huxley packs, and really nice one-shots in here, and I'm a big fan of his music, so it's nice to get some inspiration. Let's get a nice little sharp closed hat. Cool, slightly different groove there, which works. And I think here we're going to add like a nice big open hat. I think that one sounds pretty nice. out here. Then we need a white noise riser. I mean, a snare roll works as well, so we'll put that in there. Good old classic snare roll. Just pop that in there, something like that. And we can use this, and if we press R, we can reverse that, and then into a drop maybe. Sounds alright. Can maybe reverse this as well. Yeah. Can maybe get one of these in there as well. Just layering up some sound effects for the drop. Big fan of that one as well. I mean, that might be too much. Cool, that's nice and intense. I would like the snare roll in there, however, so I'm going to put that in as well. Just dragging it in. Okay, so what we could do is we could group this and call it, we just left click on this one and then shift click here, we can highlight all of these and then hit Command G or Alt G, and then we get a group, and then if we do Command R, we can rename it as the FX group. And what I'm going to do with this group is automate the whole group's volume so it increases over time like this. So what I did was I just hit the automation on button, so the automation view is just left click here, and then you just adjust the volume from minimum to 0 decibels. Sounds alright. We'll work on it though. I don't think the snare roll fits in this instance, so I'm going to get rid of it actually. And then I'm just going to add some delay and reverb. It's pretty cool. However, I'm going to add an echo in there as well. And I'm going to increase the dry wet over time to give it more echo over time. That's pretty much the effect we're going for, and then I'll put an EQ on the FX group as well. I'll just take out the low end and maybe a bit of the highs. Sounds pretty clean. So now we want like that we're gonna actually get the drop ready now. So we want like a nice bassline, bouncy bassline in your face kind of thing, and we'll achieve that by. I'll show you how we'll do that. So now I've got this nice little effects group. Sounds pretty good. Add an auto pan on there as well to give it a bit more movement, and we could just do like the amount, slight amount, and then the rate really quick, so it pans from the left to the right really quick. Sounds pretty good. And then I could also add an auto filter and filter that in. So I'll just right click on the filter frequency, click show automation, and then you can see over here it says frequency, so we know what we're automating, and then I'll just filter in like this. So it's important to add like changes every 4 to 8 bars. I mean 4 or 8 bars, because of the 4 to the floor signature of dance music. So like house is 4 to the floor because the kick drum, there's four kick drums in a bar, and there's 4 beats in a bar. So every beat there, on the start of the beat, there's a kick drum. And yeah, it's 4 to the floor. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and make a nice bouncy bass line that fits well with the track. So I'm just going to have a look at what we've got here. Maybe something. Absolutely. I kind of like that chord, but I just want one little snippet of it, so I'll just get that quickly. We'll see what this sounds like. Okay, I mean I like it, but it's not really what I was planning on doing, so I mean I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or put it later in the track maybe. So I'll just have the idea down here. I just looped it, so I highlighted it, and then I highlighted what I wanted to consolidate, and then I right clicked here, and then you click consolidate, and then I just double left clicked, and then you loop that. I mean, yeah, I'm going to put that later in the track, but we want the bouncy bass line now, so I've accidentally made a nice element for later on. This could be another one. Oh yeah, I've started putting a chorus ensemble on new tracks because I really love how it sounds, so I just automatically have it on there. So what you do is if you right click and insert a new audio track and you drag something on there, let's say a chorus like I have, you just double left click and it will load down here, or you can drag it from there to here. And when you've got a chorus in your audio track, if you right click here, you can save as default audio track, so you could have anything you wanted in here. Like chorus is my favourite thing, but you could have like a reverb, for example, or a delay. But this applies to every audio track, so I just think it's going to give my music a bit more of a unique sound with the whole, you know, chorus on everything. And then if I don't like it, I can get rid of it. But I think 9 times out of 10 it makes it sound quite a lot better. But yeah, interesting, especially synths and stuff. I could probably sidechain this to the kick. So what's a sidechain? It's if you load a compressor, yours may look like this. For some reason mine's in this default view, and then yours probably looks like this. And if you click this little arrow, you open the sidechain window, then you left click sidechain, and then you find your kick drum, and you drag your threshold down, and it's basically whenever the kick hits, whatever you sidechain is going to duck and signal. So we're yet to find that bouncy bass line. Let's make that now then. So one more, and then bass line. I mean, let's see. Let's maybe go to the Huxley. Let's see if there's any nice bass hits. Single hits, basses. I've used most of these. Interesting. Alright. I'm going to get a note from one of my sample packs and just use that, I guess. I know. It's not the most original thing, but... Well, to be honest, I did make this from scratch. Maybe I could load an instance of Serum on here. Right, let's get some bass MIDI, just so we have something. So that's just the initial patch. Serum's crashed. New. Oh, come on, Serum, stop being weird. Oh, God, so annoying. Oh, fucking come on, then. There you go. Serial key, don't watch that. Free copy of Serum in there for you. Thank you. Sounds good. I think that's the finished track. That's how you're making the minimal deep tech track in Ableton. Thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed. Speak to you in the next one. Peace.